Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. As always, I'm your host, Electric Discord. In the last episode, we completed the Temple of Time by beating Armagoma? Is the boss's name? Armagoma, a giant, disgusting spider. That's pretty much the gist of it. There's a golden bug over here that I already got. But now we're done with the Temple of Time, so now we can go around Hyrule and get a couple things before trying to find out how to get to the sky, which is our next destination. Well done, adventurer. Oko sees what she was looking for. Goodness yes, it's the Dominion Rod you found in the temple. But that thing has been around for quite some time. I can see from here that its magic has been exhausted. Ooh, what am I to do? I thought at last I could return to the sky, and I've completely forgotten the spell that would once again bestow it with magic. It can't be helped. I suppose I'll just have to look for the statues that respond to the rod. It's decided. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do indeed. Well, Eko's on her way. See you again. Hey, wait, what did you do to the Dominion Rod? She's gone. I suppose the useless rod is really just more baggage, but what are you gonna do? Did she just say something about returning to the sky? The last piece of the mirror is also said to be in the heavens. If we can restore magic to the Dominion Rod, maybe it'll come in handy. And what you said is true, the Dominion Rod is now useless. So you can see on our buttons, it's all gray, or it's all brown. It's just no good anymore, which is really unfortunate because the Dominion Rod's really cool. But what she did say about finding the statues that correspond to it, we will be doing that. However, that's pretty much getting to the next area. And I'm not looking to do that just yet. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. We need to be up where we were. Assuming I can get back up there. I think I can get back up there from here. Shit. I can't. Okay, well. Can I not climb over here? Well, that's stupid. Man, I am all over the place. Basically, we're gonna find out how to get to the sky. However, not just yet. There are, as usual, a couple of things we want to do around Hyrule before we do that. Before we do just that. First and foremost, there's a rock right here. This is not the rock I'm looking for. But I mean, a rock's a rock. Might as well blow it up. Oh, and it's Poe. No objections here to finding a Poe. Basically, we need to find the can I minimap? Hi. Maybe not when I'm sent. Okay, that's weird. Is there no minimap for the sacred? That makes sense then. Okay. Basically, what we want to do. This is the only part. It's irritating. The place where we fought Skull Kid last time we were through here. We need to get back there. Because in that area there was it didn't look like a rock we can bomb, but there was a rock we can bomb, and in there is a little mini underground thing that we've been in a couple times before. Oh, hello, what's that? There's a spinner track here that I didn't know about. So we're definitely gonna make our way over here and see where that leads us. That would be a chest. Oh. In that chest we have a stamp. Hylian letter X. Cool, these just keep getting more and more useful. Anyway, in the place where we fought Skull Kid last, there was a rock in the middle that we need to bomb. I need to find my way back over there, unfortunately. I don't really know how to get there, considering this place is a fucking maze. Never mind, it's right here. Oh. Okay, that really wasn't a maze at all. Anyway, this rock right here in the center is the one I'm speaking of. We're gonna place a bomb down here and blow up some beautiful scenery of nice ruins. What? Huh. Well. That is not according to plan. That should have blown up to... What? Hold on. Okay, it was right here. I guess I misinterpreted what final battle zone means. Anyway, this is one of those little things we've seen quite a few times before. We just gotta beat all these enemies, and there should be a piece of heart waiting for us. And unfortunately, there's a ton of them here. A ton of, almost said Piranha Plant. That's the wrong Nintendo franchise. There are a lot of Deku Bottles here. Whatever kind of Dekus these are. Oh, never mind, we have a bow and arrow. Okay, jump attack was not the correct choice of action there. There, he's dead. I think that's all of them? Yep, that's all of them. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, we rolled into it by accident. 1, 2, 3, piece of heart. And now we just have to, oh god, 6. There are 6, okay. Oh man, why did I stop there? There are 6 Poes in the sacred grove and I'm really struggling to think of words. And Fair and Province, Jesus Christ. As you can see, 6 right there. I'm really not sure where most of them are, which is bad. And I don't think I really want to go hunting for them right now. However, there was the one in the Sacred Grove that I just ignored, and I do want to go back and grab that one, because I did just walk right past it when I was staring it down, and that will come to haunt me. Haunt Poes, they're ghosts. Haunt me in the future if I don't go grab it now. So we are going to go do that. There were also a lot of places where I could light torches. And I want to know what happens there as well. Yeah, right over here. Basically, whenever I was running through the Sacred Grove here, chasing Skull Kid, I was strapped for time, didn't have much time to record anything else, which is why I didn't really record anything else. So I just avoided everything that wasn't Skull Kid himself, and now I'm gonna grab at least a couple of these things. This is probably just a stamp or rupees, but might as well grab it. Bombs. What? Bombs? That's a weird thing to put in a chest, but whatever. And we have this room here. I believe the Poe is over here, but I could be wrong about that because this place is a literal maze. Oh, yep, right here. No, I remember I did try to fight this one, but I fell off into the water and can't do a finishing attack in water. How about you come over here? There we go. And perfect. Just like that, we have half of the Poes from Faron Province, which is pretty cool, I guess? I don't know. I feel like there was another one around here that I did ignore, but I really don't remember. And this place doesn't do me any favors for navigation, so entirely possible that I have missed one, entirely possible that I haven't. Oh, that's why there were torches. I'm glad I didn't light those when I was going through, because that's misleading. There are torches here as well that I do want to take care of. Can't imagine they really do anything, though. Yeah, I guess they're just mark your way? I don't really know. Because going through here, I don't believe there's anything. This just leads to where we fought Skull Kid before, over here. Interesting. However, I believe that's all I really want to do for the Sacred Grove right now. I mean, I want to run through here and see if there's any more pose to find, but also I know that's a really bad use of my time and use of video time. So instead, we're just gonna warp and make our way to Castletown. We are going to warp to Castletown. That's what I was trying to say the entire time. Hey, Epona. Actually, we can speak to Epona and Wolf. I meant to show this off. Even though you changed shape, I still understand you. Link, hurry up and return to your true self. Yeah, so Epona recognizes us even when we're a wolf, which is cool. It's a nice little touch, I think. But anyway, we're back in Castletown here. First, we have mail to get, of course. I don't know what I was expecting. Greetings, Mr. Link. I've come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Renato, the sage in Kakariko. Sage? I guess sage is a word for what he is. Shaman, I think, is the word he actually is. Anyway, let's see what Renato has to say. We have 42 postals. Glad I checked. Link, there is something about Ilya's memory that I wish to tell you. I know you are very busy, but please come visit me in my sanctuary in Kakariko Village. That's definitely something we're going to want to do. But first, we're going to stop in Castletown, because that's what we got to do whenever we're done with our regular quests. First and foremost, we're going to go talk to Agatha once again and give her a couple more bugs. We should escape that with about 200 more rupees, I believe, with what we have now. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure with how many bugs we have, but I know I did at least get a pair in the male and female snail, which aren't bugs at all, but I mean, I guess it counts. Hey, Beetles. Have you brought a bug for Princess Agatha's ball? Yes, I have. Let's start with the ant over here, just because it's the first thing on my list. Oh boy, who's your friend? You're a little male ant, aren't you? You little cutie. Little ant. I might mistake you for a grain and put you in my cereal. Don't do that. I'm gonna advise you, Agatha, to not do that. 19 bugs left until I have them all. Could we find him a partner? Well, no, but we can give you a snail, which isn't a bug at all. Oh boy, who's your friend? You're a little male snail, aren't you, little cutie? Little snail, just once I'd like to take a bath in that slime. What the fuck? That's weird. But we do have a partner for you, and if you weren't giving me money, I would be running very, very far away because you're saying some weird shit. And little snail, female snail, you're gonna say the same thing as last time, and it's a pair, so I get an orange rupee. 70 bugs left, cool. I'm still probably gonna keep collecting them because there's still uses for money. However, now that we do have this many rupees, I am gonna want to come back and donate to the guy up front here, the guy with big ears. So I can use to describe him. Does he have big ears? He has earrings, right? But now we should have enough to pay him completely off. Because I believe we gave him 700 before we went to the dungeon, and now we have 400. And conventional math says that's 1,000, or over 1,000 rather, that we can give him, and he only needs 1,000. So that should end up well. Yep, does indeed. And we get a piece of heart that falls from the heavens. Perfect. Your prayer has reached the skies above. Take good care of your body, for it was provided to you by forces you cannot comprehend. All right, I can respect you, little old guy. Little old guy. You're taller than me. Tall old guy. Anyway, now that we have done that, we are going to come here and speak to the group, the Resistance, I guess their name actually is. I've looked that up between between my recording sessions here. It's never mentioned in-game, actually, that they're called the Resistance, so it's perfectly reasonable to not ever call them that. But that's who they are. They're the Resistance. I'm almost 100% certain that in doing this, I'm being really redundant because I'll have to come back here after I speak to the shaman anyway. But anyway, I'm going to come in here and see what's up in here. So, did you find the power of the ancient civilization? If you discover anything, could you be sure to tell Shad? He's been researching the Akka, who is said to be the ancestors of the Hylians. As we speak, he's in Kakariko Village investigating these sky beings. Perhaps you should go see him. He's an avid scholar, so I'm sure his knowledge will be helpful. It would indeed, and he is in Kakariko. Literally exactly where we need to go. So, yeah, coming here was a little bit unnecessary, but we got a piece of heart, so I think it was worth it in the end. The next thing we really want to do is I want to make my way out into the south exit of Castletown here, partly because there was a golden bug out here that I now know I can catch, and partly just because I want to check and see how this Goron has made headway, because I'm sure he has. Said it would be a while for him to clear out all of the rocks here, but I mean, it's been quite a while. Still can't get that chest, still taunting me. Yep, Goron looks like he's done, but first we'll grab Bug. Maybe it'll even be a match so we can get more rupees than we expect. We get a male ladybug. Okay. Are there any more out here? I feel like there's probably something over on the opposite side here, but I have no reason to believe that other than conjecture. So it looks like there's nothing here, and that makes enough sense to me. Yep, that's just a cliff. Let's go speak to this Goron over here, just because we can. Does this work in this game? No, this doesn't really feel any faster. I know in Ocarina of Time you could side hop and it would go faster than regular rolling, but not the case here. Hey, look, brother, the way is now clear, just as I promised. I do not know where you're headed, but be careful. Well, thanks. Might as well make our way through this way for the hell of it, just to make sure every path has been accounted for in Hyrule, because I believe this is the last one, really. And this just leads out into the south part of Hyrule Field anyway. I see a Poe over there, which I'm inclined to run and grab, just because that is always on my mind. There's some skeleton dogs here that I'm not interested in fighting, and there's some goblin here that I'm not fighting. I just want the Poe. Man, that was a really bad situation to be in. Enemies on all sides of me. But I made it out, so who cares? And I believe that makes 4 Poes for... This is technically still whatever the province here is called. The, Farron province. So, that's cool there. Now, we might as well make our way to Kakariko and see what all the fuss is about there. Make sure, of course, to transform back into a human out of sight of everyone, because the sight of seeing someone turn into a wolf is apparently kind of terrifying. So let's speak to the shaman and to Shad over here to see exactly what's going on. Oh my god. That's a big Goron. Ah, I've been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Telma's friend Shad? Well, it seems he's researching the heavens, and he has come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I have learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the Rod of the Heavens or something like that. The Goron Under believes that to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work out the way backward from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now we must retrace Ilia's path. I'm certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village, was it not? It would be best to speak with her first. Please take this to Telma. And we get Renado's letter, which we'll then have to deliver to Telma. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I cannot abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Link. Let's talk to you. You're spooky looking. Little human, it's time for you to show your manliness, for the girl's sake. If there's anything I can do to help, just say so. It is times like these that we must come to one another's aid. Not that you could ever do much to help me, my tiny friend. Gahaha. I already saved you. I don't need to take this shit. Anyway, let's come down here and talk to Shad. So that sounds like a good plan. Oh. Okay, I thought that was a bug. It was just a lantern. Oh my, color me surprised if it isn't Link. What a coincidence meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you about the legend of the sky beings known as the Oka? Yes, well, there's something about it that's bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here with such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It is the same as the one in the manuscripts my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written here, you see? This too is in my father's notes. It's called sky rating, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. And that rod of the heavens she mentioned. I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure all this out. Statues, the word that breaks the seal, and the rod of the heavens. It just gets odder and odder. Now Ilia's memory is the last clue we have to solving the strange puzzle about the heavens. Link, what shall we do? Well, how about we show you my Dominion Rod? Nothing? Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure if that straight up activates it or not. Does it show anything of importance on any maps? No, it doesn't. Alright, then I guess our next objective here would be to speak to Ilia or Telma in her bar. Can I warp from in here? Transform here would scare someone. He can't see me. That's stupid. Anyway, it seems like it's in our best interest then to go back and talk to Telma. I wish I had known that before I went all the way to talk to Telma before, but it is what it is. Things happen, blah, blah, blah. We are gonna go find Telma now. And just like that, we're back in Telma's bar. That was a quick little walk for me. Not really for me at all. How's that Ilia doing, honey? I'm sure that Shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Renato is a talented man for sure. Anyway, honey, you've got your own things to worry about, so you just make sure you do what needs doing right now, okay? You unsure about what you ought to be doing, honey? Well, why don't you go show your face in Kakariko Village? Our friend Shad happens to be there right now, looking into this and that. If you need detailed directions, just take a peek at that map on the table. Well, I already knew all that. No, don't talk to Midna. I already knew all that, so let's show you Renato's letter. Oh, well, if it isn't from Renato, the shaman. All this writing, and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little old me? Honey, that is what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Ilia to this shop was the doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. I've got it, honey. You go ahead and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that codger talking. And we get an invoice. Invoice for the town doctor's running tab, which is an astronomical sum. Sure would be nice if she started remembering things soon, eh, Link? I'm not the only one that says eh. Anyway, now we have the invoice, so we might as well go show that to the doctor, whose office is in East Castle Town, if I recall correctly. So we will head on over there. Oh, I got it. But there's no one in the shop, so I should put it back. I didn't know, well, I kind of knew that happened, but with the fruit stands, I didn't know you could actually get the obtained an item sound. And then just have to put the flower back. That's cute. Anyway, is this a door I can open? No, it's not. Okay. I didn't think so. But the way it angled that way, I thought we could actually go in there. We can't. So, let's make our way over to the doctor's office, who is apparently open 24/7, so that's cool. I don't really want to talk to him. I'm just going to show you the invoice. Ah! Look! I can't pay this off right now. I can see Thomas hired you as some sort of heavy to strong-arm me, but she'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd been able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I would have been able to get the money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. You always have to be on guard, eh? Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now to work, to work. Well, I see right here is likely the medicine he spilled. So let's take a sniff, forget the reekfish scent, because that's unnecessary, and get the medicine scent. And with that, we can hopefully go and find out who stole that statue and where it went. That all seems like logical conclusion drawing, am I right? God. Who are you? I wonder what that guy's doing. He's looking right over here. Look, that guy's standing directly across from us. See, he's staring right at us. Okay, you random fourth wall breaking NPC. I can appreciate that. Now. You can see that it goes straight down this road here. I don't want to speak to any animals. And this will just lead us all the way over to... Actually, I have no idea where this is leading me. I forget this completely. Down into South Road. Oh. You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilya had, aren't you, dear? Think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place? No. Yes, I'll admit it, I took it. But then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beast who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought it likely that she was in a dangerous spot, though. Those fiends lurk just outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around as a pack. You won't get the statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. That statue sounds like a key to bring Yilia's memory back. You must get it back. Alright, so now we need to go past South Gate to... Those Gorons still just don't care about a wolf. I think that's great. And those skeletal dogs that were attacking us a couple minutes ago even, just earlier in this video, we are going to have to go fight them more. Cool. Ooh, this is them. Good news, we can definitely... Did they... Okay, we do need to beat all of them up. Okay, alright. I am unable to attack them for some reason. Oh god, it's about to be morning. Please. Please reappear. Please. Please don't make me wait another day. Please. Come on. Don't be this way. Come on. Can I dig them up? God damn it, it's gonna be daytime. Are you for real? There's no way to skip days in this. Ugh. Alright, well, it's just about nighttime here. I've been waiting about 15 minutes, and I also had another 10-minute interruption. So I'm really not happy with this whole night skeleton dog thing. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's a game mechanic. I just can't believe there's no, you know, what word am I trying to think of? There's no way to skip through time. That's so weird. Every Zelda game usually has that. Even if it's in Majora's Mask and it's just being able to skip time in general. Female ladybug, cool, great. I knew there would be another bug out here somewhere. It's not nighttime yet, or is this technically nighttime now? We'll see. It is. Let's do this and take them out quickly. Is that it? Nope, there's more. Now that's all of them, I think. Yep, right there. That's all I was waiting for. You got the wooden statue. All these safe statues said to once belong to Ilya. Might be a clue. Will help Ilya get her memory back. Set it to that stuff. That's all I was waiting for. I'm fairly certain I just got the short end of a stick as far as the time of day went. And given a couple more minutes of nighttime, I would have been just fine and wouldn't have had any of these issues, but that's just how the cards broke. How the cookie crumbled, how something. Anyway, I'm thinking that's just about it for today. I'm gonna speak to Telma just to make sure there's, she doesn't have anything to say about the whole situation. But I'm fairly certain I just have to bring this back to Renato in Kakariko. I almost said Kamiki. That's an entirely different game series. But I am going to show it to Telma here just for the hell of it. Hey, you get on my X button. No response. Yep. Okay. Looks like I just gotta take this to the guy in Kakariko, which we will be doing in the next episode. So thank you all so very much for watching. This has been Electric Discord, and I will see you all next time.